Look at this, guys. Wow. Hello guys, today we are making a articulated mayfly out of beads. For the back portion that is going to be articulated, we are going to use this hook. It was originally a hook for coarse fishing. It was this brand, it was in size 6. When I bought it online, I thought they were okay quality, but when they arrived, they were just, the quality was not up to the standard. So I didn't throw them away. I thought I might be able to use them, let's say in fly tying when I have to articulate something, and cut away the hook point and just use the shaft as the articulating bit. These are the tools we're going to use. If you want to know how to make them, I leave the link in the description. We're going to use olive thread in 8/0. I did around 6 turns, and then I'm going to skip a turn and then continue touching turns. And what that's going to give us, it's leaving us with the empty spot, and that's how I know not to go past this mark, because we want this room for the head. These are CDC feathers. I got 2 feathers here. Make the tips even. Two turns. Let's make the tail shorter. Now we will add some crystal flash. This is a rubber cord for making bracelets and necklaces. Then we're going to do touching turns and bring back the thread towards the hook eye. And now we can do 2 with finishes. One going this way, and then one going back. A few coats of varnish, guys. That's the first one. 2 more to go. The hook I have in the vise, guys, it's Kamasan B830 in size 6. I have 4mm tungsten bead on it, and these glass beads, they're olive, and they're about 4.5mm in diameter. I'm going to cast this nymph with a spinning rod, so we need all the weight we can get. I'm going to use 0.25 lead wire and do about 9 turns. That's my bad scissors. I use them to cut wire and lead wire. This is our tail piece. We don't need the hook anymore, we're going to snip it. There's a little sharp edge left there. We are going to file it down. This is a piece of fishing line, 0.3 fluorocarbon. About 3 turns to hold. And then we're going to adjust it. Now we will flatten it, so it ties down better. and then tie it down fully. Now we have to cover this joint there. That's a marble feather. We're going to rip about 1.5 centimeters. And then we're going to divide this in two. Rip it, make the tips even. On one side. Pull it just to cover the joint. About there. And now we can tidy up. Build up the thread dam at the back of the beads. And just in case we'll do the whip finish here. And then from here we'll take our synthetic dubbing. Here it is in olive. In the next episode I'm going to show you how to make this dubbing. And then we're going to dub it onto the thread. Here we go, into the whip finish. Now guys, this part of the nymph is not even. I want to bring it up so it's the same thickness as the bead. Olive sewn thread. Now 4 turns back. And then the whip finish. We'll get our thread back. Bring it towards the middle. This is a skirt for a bass jig. I'm going to take this bright olive specked leg out of it. I'm going to slide it under the thread. Like so. Turn it this way. And then do a cross wrap over it. Over the legs. Pull the thread tight. And then advance forward. That's it. That is there secure, guys. It won't pull out or go anywhere. A leg would break before it pulls out. This is a piece of artificial leather, which happens to be in olive. I have cut a 4mm strip. Let's cut a V into it. Here we go, there's the V. To put it on top, so that the V is extending just a little bit past the bead. And then we're going to make one turn. Cinch the thread, and then one more. Cinch it, and then once we unravel, we have a mark there, we know where to cut it. Here's another piece with the V, guys. We're going to lay it on top. And then we're going to take a turn. Pull the thread, one more, pull it. Then unravel. And then we know where to cut it. And then we're going to tidy up. We're going to do a whip finish. And then add a tiny bit of dubbing so we can just finish it off at the front. And then another whip finish. Here we go, guys. The nymph is almost done. Now we need to tie the legs. Here we have the legs. Now we just have to cut them. Here we go, guys. That's the articulated olive nymph. The glass beads and the bead at the front are going to give us all the weight to cast it with the spinning rod. A few coats of varnish, guys. And then we're done. Okay guys, the nymphs are finished. Let's check size and weight. It is pushing 4.5, 4.7 centimeters. It is 1.15, so 1.1 gram. Let's put them in the box, take them out fishing, and see what we can do. Hello guys, we're at the lake again, and today I have received my parcel. We are going to unbox it, try it out, and enjoy the fishing. Look at this little beauty. I was waiting for it for a while. It's an ultralight rod. Let's unbox it. Don't worry, I'm gonna take all of it, put it in the backpack, and take it home. This is exciting, guys. Let's see, guys. It's raining, but it doesn't matter. Here we go, guys. Been waiting for this rod for 5 months. This is unbelievable, guys. Whoa. Look at that. Look at this, guys. What an awesome piece of equipment. Wow. Look at this little beauty, guys. That's unbelievable. I can just feel all the trout, perch and coarse fish I'm going to catch with this beauty. The craftsmanship, the way it's made, it's unbelievable. It's just an awesome piece of the tip is so fine. but this butt section, it seems like it can take a good fish. Wow. Okay guys, let me put all together, and then I see how she works. I've assembled the rod. She's looking good. I have an olive nymph today, articulated. Let's set our drag first, because the fishing is quite finesse, and then we can start fishing. What I usually do, guys, I just hook it to a tree, and then I walk back and see how my drag feels. If it feels heavy, yeah, that feels kind of heavy, so I can loosen up one turn, because I'm only using 0.16 fluorocarbon. So let's say if a big trout bites, you can just snap the line. Yeah, so now that feels better. So now we can start fishing, guys. For this kind of style of fishing, this rod is showing itself very good, because look how mobile the tip is. It's just moving the nymph. We are just gonna turn the reel slowly, move the rod tip, and keep moving, looking for the trout. I barely have to do anything. When I move my hand just a little bit, the rod tip shakes itself, and it gives movement and life to the nymph. That actually can be a good lure making material. Let's take it. Look at the mitten grass. It's spring, the grass is really juicy. I'm not even sure yet what am I going to do with it, but it seems like a fine bit of wool. So let's see. And these two pieces also. Look at that, guys. That's a good amount of wool. What I do often, guys, when I'm fishing, I find a nice little spot with grass like this, and then I just lie down, take a break, look up, put my arms to the side, and think about all the good things in the world. More often than not, we look down. There's very few times we look up. And when you look up, you can see that there's a whole world out there. You just have to go and get it. Look at the beautiful gorse bush, guys, and the dark cloud. That's some contrast. Beautiful. There's a donkey, guys. Donkey making noise. Oh, that was a bite, guys. That was a good bite. I could have sworn it was a good bite. That was another bite, guys. My God. That was a good bite. That is something else. White horse. There's two of them. And there's a brown one. He's curious. He wants to make friends. I don't think I have anything to eat for him. The things you see in spring. He's feeling good in the sun and in the warm days. What a beautiful, strong animal. Well, buddy, I better get going. I have some trout to catch. That's a small perch, I'd say. Yes. That's unbelievable, guys. Look at this small guy. First fish on a nymph today. This is Makeshift Lures, and I approve this nymph. I got a small one. Finally. That's the fish number 2 of the day. That is just very interesting. He has a bit of the gill plate missing. Hopefully he'll survive. Okay, guys, I think it's time to call it a day. Usually they say if you want to catch a lot of fish, go with a light tackle and a small lure. Today was not the case. I went with a light tackle and a small nymph. Only caught 2 small perch and got a few bites, perhaps of trout. But guys, that's fishing, you know? You win some, you lose others. I've learned how to make and use a new lure, new nymph. So now we'll go home, take some rest, get back to the lure making bench, and then see what else we can make for our box.